Josh on the mix.
Yeah. Stuff you do, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good boy.
Easy na me, take it things easy. Catch some cruise with my cheese. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go eat them Fuji. One man jogo, ijogo, ijogo, yeah. What you want, my jojo? Ijogo, yeah. Money, my jogo, yeah. And if you know be kalala, go eat them Fuji. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy in the morning, yeah. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning, yeah. Up and never, do what you wanna do. I want to be shining all day, yeah. Do me dirty, do me tender. I want to live for the world, I want to live for the world, yeah. It's in a me, take it things easy. Catch some cruise with my cheese. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go eat them Fuji. One man jogo, ijogo, yeah. Ijogo, yeah. What you want, my jojo? Ijogo, yeah. Money, my jogo, yeah. And if you know be kalala, go eat them Fuji. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning, yeah. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning.
Flash her out, let's get me down, can't touch records, give me no plan. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, make I show you my bank account. Two-Face, I get it plenty to go around. So girl, make you dance when you hear this sound. Now we the puppy all over town. So tell me if you did down, did down. Do you know? Say oh, me take all I go. Girl, I know. Some things that you do not know. Whether na traffic I be go slow. Baby, I promise I go still show. Spending money, Pablo. I suppose she locate, but I go buy Belgium. My money na alele, I apply pressure. But it's like she ma balaba, put on for high tension. You must apply your tea, big boy, you must buy plenty. Mismanage my funds on you, all I really wanna do is mismanage my funds. Mismanage my funds on you, all I wanna do is mismanage my funds.
Alright, okay. Them broke out off for me.
Ace, bring the beat back.
DJ Josh on the mix.
you me soulmate. Get this one straight. Say are you me rate? No matter how them yet, they can take you any date. Give you anything, anything, anything. Pon the bed, first thing, any money, medicine. You want me everything, everything, everything. No me woman to me, you mean everything. My woman, everything. My woman, I go free buy you anything. My woman, everything. My woman, I go free give you anything. My woman, oh, everything. My woman, oh, everything. Say me girl finer, more than Diana. Other girls China, Oluwa designer, me love her liner. No man can find her, she love me for me no one reminder. Say you love, give me joy. I'm so proud to be your baby boy. Yeah, you such an amazing toy. Me promise you, girl, you gonna enjoy. You got the key to me, at no one can steal. No one can steal. You top the girl, and none of them cannot deal. Baby, they cannot deal. So me say, give you anything, anything, anything. Pon the bed, first thing, any money, medicine. You want me everything, everything, everything. No me woman to me, you mean everything. My woman, everything. My woman, I go free buy you anything. My woman, everything. My woman, I go free give you anything. My woman, oh, everything. My woman, oh, everything. She go say she gon' leave me dead, go say she no be my woman. She for not leave me dead, go say she no be my woman. Me I no go leave my woman. If I get a chance, somebody go just leave my woman. See the attitude, come on, they look my woman. She because she don't make more money, you feel say if you take my woman. Even if you ask her, she go tell you say me girl finer, more than Diana. Other girls China, Oluwa designer, me love her liner. No man can find her, she love me for me no one reminder. My woman, everything. My woman, I go free buy you anything. My woman, everything. My woman,
Baby fresh on the beat and it's killing them all, of course. It's killing them all, of course. Make we scatter this place tonight. Dance and sweat till life's in a fight. We must settle this thing tonight. Yeah. Come, let us catch some feelings for night. Yeah. And if you tell me, say make a bello. I don't go waste time, but to do like so. Everybody me Joe, this go. Hey, this love, no be chop and go. Hey, not because of you, I get to goosebumps all over. This feeling got me falling.
shit. That ain't your bitch, that's bitch. You don't like it, you can suck dick. I just hopped off from the PJ, from the A to Acacia. Got a fetish for the money, yes sir.
Thank you very much. The cultural troupe from Lagos State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'll just appeal that since we have established the protocol at the very beginning, all the speakers will just key into it, probably acknowledge the presence of the President, and we move on. Our goodwill messages, 2 minutes apiece. Let me kick off with the Managing Director of High Tech Construction Company, Engineer Danny Abdul. Engineer Danny Abdul, 2 minutes. And you're already taking 1 minute walking up here.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. All protocol duly observed. It is an honor to stand before His Excellency, Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the esteemed Alhaji Aliko Dangote today on this moment, a vital artery leading to the magnificent fertilizer plant, the groundbreaking Dangote refinery, the Lekki deep sea port, and other major free zones and industries along the corridor. This 27-kilometer dualized road is more than just a road. It's a testament to. Thank you.
Tech, I will forgive you for exceeding your 2 minutes, but everything you said is top quality. Thank you. Can we put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen? Let me quickly welcome the Managing Director of CCECC, Mr. Guan Xuan, and he has promised me to do exactly 2 minutes.
Your Excellency, once again, Lekki Odi Dondon Ama Tele Isa. We are all expecting the brighter future of the country under your leadership. Thank you, sir. Sure.
infrastructure agenda. We gather to mark the official flag off of the Kano-Kongolam dual carriageway and several other important road projects that will change the face of the connectivity of our dear country, Nigeria. This particular road, the Kano-Kongolam project, spanning 132 kilometers, carries strategic importance, not just for excellency. We intend to complete all these projects over 500 kilometers of dual carriageway within the Under your leadership, Your Excellency, under your leadership, Your Excellency, we have witnessed real and rapid progress. The Lagos-CALABAR Coastal Highway is moving forward. The Sokoto-Badagry project is gaining traction. And just last weekend, Your Excellency, we witnessed the commissioning of several new roads. And today, Kano-Kongolam joins the legacy of momentum and delivery. Joins the legacy of momentum and delivery. Your Excellency, this progress is possible. Your Excellency, this progress is possible because of your commitment to innovation and continuity. The tax credit scheme, also as the tax credit scheme, also as the PPP, as a PPP arrangement. We have strengthened and expanded to help Nigeria close the 30 trillion naira infrastructure gap. But for us, sir, this is more than a policy. As you always remind us, Nigeria is our home. And when your home is broken, you don't look for someone else to fix it. You rise, you act, and you build. That is why we are here. Not just as a company, but as Nigerians determined to move this country forward. Your Excellency, we thank you for staying the course, for making tough but necessary decisions, from subsidy removal to foreign exchange reform, and most importantly, sir, for investing those savings into the foundations that matter: roads, power, education, healthcare, and national security. At BOA, we remain committed to walking this path with you. Development is a shared responsibility, and we are proud to do our part under your visionary leadership, sir. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your focus. Thank you, sir, for your continuity, and thank you, Your Excellency, for putting Nigeria first. I thank you all.
I love his last line: development is a shared responsibility. Thank you very much, Alhaji Abdulsamad Rabiu. We appreciate you. I'd like to bring on here the man who has put this refinery together. 650,000 barrels per day. That's the capacity. What you have here is not a refinery, it's actually a whole city. I'd like to welcome the president of the Dangote Group. Under whose umbrella we have the refinery. Please welcome here Alhaji Aliko Dangote.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Mr. President. Immense pleasure to welcome Your Excellency on your visit to the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemicals Complex, and also to commission deep sea, concrete road, and other roads which you graciously approved. I must emphasize that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery Complex is in many ways your brainchild. The Lekki Free Trade Zone, the site in this industrial complex, was established during your tenure as a governor of Lagos. And I think, Your Excellency, today you are witnessing the tangible fruits of that vision. You are a visionary leader. We must thank you, sir. By businesses. Also commendable is the Nigeria First policy, recently introduced reliance on foreign goods and services, prioritizing local patronage in investment decisions and consumption, business decision and consumption habits. This aligns with our group's corporate vision of producing what we consume to promote self-sufficiency in meeting the basic needs of our people. Your Excellency, sir, importation means import of poverty and export of jobs. This further strengthens your Nigeria First vision. Without this, Your Excellency, it will be very, very difficult. We all have to align with this your policy in Nigeria First. Because in America, they are doing America first. But here in Africa, you are the first one to say Nigeria first. Your Excellency, this is highly commendable. We are ready to partner with the federal government of Nigeria under your leadership in this regard and in other areas of our national needs. As the Ashwaju of Nigeria and Africa, I repeat, you remember, Your Excellency, when you came for the commissioning, I didn't just address you as Ashwaju, I said Ashwaju of Nigeria. So you are now Ashwaju of Nigeria and Africa. You have actually led from the front, delivering the dividends of democracy to the people. From your inaugural address in May, where you made a courageous policy pronouncement to remove the costly fuel subsidy, you have directed a team of technocrats. When you talk about Wale Edun, and you talk of the lion, when I say the lion, Mr. President, I think he knows himself. Maybe if you can stand for recognition, I can see him somewhere near the Minister of Works. Lion, stand. Okay, Zach. Thank you very much. So, I think, Your Excellency, you have directed this team, reform-minded experts with clarity and purpose to execute these reforms. Your leadership has been both decisive and reassuring, and your actions have reignited hope for a prosperous Nigeria of today and of the future. From the very start of the administration, Your Excellency has worked tirelessly to foster an enabling environment for the private sector-led growth. This vision has given rise to far-reaching reforms, including the removal of fuel subsidies and the deregulation of the downstream petroleum sector, the drive to increase crude oil production, the unification of the Naira exchange rate, the presidential CNG initiatives, and the ongoing comprehensive overhaul of the tax regime. I think, sir, by the time we start practicing your overhauled tax regime, everybody will be up and about. They will run and come to Aso Rock to thank you for actually creating that policy. We thank you, sir. Your Excellency, through this policy, it is a very, very creative policy of your administration. The Dangote Group will be expending about 900 billion on 8 roads infrastructural projects. This deep sea concrete road, Ekpe Road, which you are commissioning today, is one of the 8 projects totaling 500 kilometers spread out, throughout Nigeria. It's not only this one, it is throughout Nigeria, including Your Excellency, the industrial complex is one of the several key initiatives by the Dangote Group in supporting the federal government's renewed hope agenda, which is focused in transforming Nigeria into a manufacturing hub for Africa. Our objective is to produce domestically those goods that historically we've been importing. Despite our abundant natural resources, now we have actually benefit to our economy and our people. First, beyond ensuring a steady supply of high-quality fuels for the transportation sector, it also provides critical raw material for a range of industries, including plastics, pharmaceuticals, food, beverages, packaging, construction, and many others. Secondly, Your Excellency, the refinery and its ancillary operations will generate significant employment opportunities. The broader downstream with value chain to absorb even more labor, providing jobs for thousands of Nigerians. This one, Your Excellency, majority of filling stations that are not working, they are now back to work. There is no more shortage, no more queues, and there will never be. Your Excellency, Mr. President, as we stand at the threshold of this new era, the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petroleum Complex symbolizes not only the fulfillment of a bold vision, but also the immense potential of what can be achieved when private enterprise and a purposeful government leadership work in tandem. And I think, sir, you are the right partner for us to partner with and make Nigeria great. We have actually, sir, remained steadfast in our commitment in contributing meaningfully to Nigeria's economic transformation, supporting your administration's efforts to build a self-reliant, globally competitive nation. We have also remained Nigeria's highest tax-paying company. And I'm sure, Mr. Zak, you can testify to that. The collective taxes that were paid last year in 2024, VAT, corporate tax, education, health, is amounting to about 402 billion. With continued collaboration and shared resolve, we are confident that the journey ahead will usher even greater opportunities for our people and our country under your courageous, I say courageous, and visionary leadership. Sir, Mr. President, you are a very courageous leader, and please continue with the great work you are doing. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your presence today and for your unwavering support and encouragement. Definitely, you should expect more, and you will see more, as this has given us the confidence to do more for supporting your own government. May the Almighty God continue to guide, protect Mr. President. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. President, I want to just say one thing. Sir, the main road going into our refinery is going to now be called Bola Ahmed Tinubu Road. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Chairman of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote. Let me very quickly here welcome the Honorable Minister for Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adigbo Oyetola, for his own intervention. I welcome you, Your Excellency.
I'd like to recognize the presence of our President, Your Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, DCFR. In view of the time, I'd like to stand on the existing protocol.
It is with profound pride and deep appreciation that I join you today for the commissioning of the access road to the Lekki Deep Sea Port, an achievement that represents more than the completion of physical infrastructure. It stands as a bold testament to Mr. President's unwavering commitment to transforming Nigeria's marine and blue economy into a powerful catalyst for national development. Your Excellency, Mr. President, under your stewardship, Nigeria is experiencing a renaissance of purpose, direction, and execution. Your New Hope agenda is no longer a promise. It is an unfolding reality, one milestone at a time, one sector at a time. With 853 kilometers of coastline, rich aquatic resources, and extensive inland waterways, about 10,000 kilometers, Nigeria is uniquely positioned in immense opportunities of the blue economy. This access road is a vital piece of that puzzle, improving connectivity, reducing cargo turnaround time, and enhancing the competitiveness of Lekki Deep Sea Port, the West African deepest seaport as of today. It reflects Mr. President's resolve to make the ease of doing business a practical reality. Your Excellency, permit me to extend our deepest gratitude for the recent approval granted for the comprehensive modernization and upgrade of seaports across the country. These historic initiatives mark the first time in nearly 5 decades that both the western and eastern ports will undergo such extensive revitalization. The modernization will significantly increase the draft of our port to about 60 meters, enabling the port to receive larger vessels, thereby positioning Nigeria as the hub of maritime trade in West and Central Africa. This bold step is not only a catalyst for economic growth, but also a major driver of job creation, with the potential to generate up to 10,000 new jobs for our citizens. Mr. President, we commend you for this transformation motive that will unlock immense value for the Nigerian economy and strengthen our global competitiveness. Under our visionary leadership, we are witnessing a strategic wave of renaissance in infrastructure development. The Lagos-CALABAR Coastal Highway is a game changer. Its potential to spin coastal tourism, industry, trade, and investment is soon to be appreciated. The Excellency's infrastructure decisions are truly strategic. The flag off of the construction of the Ibadan-Ife-Ilesha-Akure corridor is notable and commendable. The corridor is the west-east spine of the southwestern region and is critical. The reconstruction will facilitate transportation and economic activities and reduce road accidents on that corridor. While we celebrate today's success, attention must also turn to the access road at Oneport in Rivers State. We are not going to be Oliver Twist, but I think we need to ask for more. Serving the eastern and central corridor is crucial to national trade, but is hindered by poor road access. I appeal to Mr. President for urgent intervention through the Federal Ministry of Works. Revamping on a port's access road will enhance trade efficiency, encourage investment, and integrate the port facility into national logistic chain. In closing, I thank Mr. President for his exemplary leadership and unwavering support. I also acknowledge the Honorable Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, for his continued collaboration. I have the privilege to say that my colleagues in Cabinet, the Minister of Works, that will continue to support you anytime you bring up the issue of rescoping nationwide. To all stakeholders, investors, port operators, and maritime professionals, let us stay focused and united as we build a sustainable and purposeful marine and blue economy. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. On behalf of the governors that are here, I'd like to welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, His Excellency Alhaji Uba Sani, to please step forward here and make a few comments.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GSFR, permit me to stand on the well-established protocol. For me, Mr. President, it is an indeed honor and privilege to speak on behalf of my esteemed colleagues who are here with me. With me here today, we have the Governor of Abia State, the Governor of Enugu State, the Governor of Plateau State, the Governor of Borno State, as well as the Deputy Governor of Lagos State. Some of our colleagues have sent their apology because they are right now in Saudi Arabia, most of them. Mr. President, my job is very simple. It's just to thank you for what you have done, particularly for subnationals. What you have done to all of us as a president is unprecedented in the political history of Nigeria. When you came in, the first thing you did was relegating politics and elevating governance. That has really helped all the subnationals in Nigeria. That is why today here with me, most of the governor of Abia State, who is a Labour Party governor, Enugu PDP, Plateau PDP, as well as my friend and brother, the governor of Borno State. All the 36 governors, Mr. President, are happy with you because you are supporting the subnational. The support you are giving to us today is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. No president has supported subnationals like you. That is a fact. When some people are talking about subsidy removal, elimination of multiple exchange rate, because they are not holding the steering. Some of us as governors will tell you, Mr. President, our allocation has tremendously increased. Someone like me, the governor of Kaduna State, if you ask the Minister of Finance, he's not here, or you ask even the chairman of our FRIs, he will tell you, every month we're having deduction of 4.7 billion from the FAC. If not because of the removal of subsidy, Kaduna, so we want to thank you. But most importantly, all the money we are getting as a result of removal of fuel subsidy, we're happy they are channeling the resources toward infrastructural development, particularly roads, healthcare, as well as agriculture for some of us in northern Nigeria. And we want to thank you, Mr. President. Again, before coming here, I have a very simple message from my people in Kaduna. So I want to seize this opportunity, my dear colleagues, to inform Mr. President. On the 12th of December, 2022, Mr. President, you can recall vividly, some of our friends here who are sitting here with you also escorted you to Kaduna during the campaign. Precisely 12 December 2022, we drove together with you in the same car from Kaduna to Binongwari. If you could recall, Mr. President, the then GOC, when Mechanized Division, was our brother, late General Labaja. For us to leave Kaduna to Binongwari, we were escorted with at least 30 armored vehicles. And it was a journey of almost 4 hours. I was sitting in front of the car and you are at the back of the car, Mr. President. Today, you can leave Kaduna and go to Binongwari without a single police escort, Mr. President. We want to thank you for what you've done to our people in Kaduna. And because of that, Mr. President, I want to seize this opportunity to remind you about their promise. And the Minister of Works is here with me. I visited his office, and I also informed him the need for the construction of Kaduna to Binongwari Road. Mr. President, it's very important because right now we have this issue of insecurity resolved. All we need now is infrastructure. So we want to thank you, Mr. President, on behalf of all my colleagues. Again, the second message is the message from my colleagues. Coming here, I came with Comrade Shehu Sani. He's sitting by the other side. Before I came here, Mr. President, Shehu Sani invited me to a meeting with our comrades
most of them, Mr. President, are the comrades. We were together with you in the trenches. We fought for democracy together with you, for the rule of law, for just equality. They told me to inform you that they are with you and they will continue to support you because of the way you are advancing democracy, dependent democracy, and ensuring that democracy is well entrenched. Finally, I want to thank you and God bless you, Mr. President. God bless the people of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll be rounding off the goodwill messages now. And I will be presenting to you an amazing politician and leader, proud son of Bende, a refined legislator who embodies the national spirit. He's the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. To join us, I welcome here Right Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Permit me to stand on the existing protocols for want of time and to also bring you greetings from my principal, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, who would have been here in person, but currently the Holy Land praying for all of us. Today, we are not merely cutting ribbons. We are laying the concrete foundation for a stronger economy, a more connected Nigeria, and a more united people. The commissioning of the Lekki Road, the virtual unveiling of completed projects in northern Nigeria, and the flag off of that works for all. On behalf of the 10th House of Representatives, I stand here to reiterate that though we are three arms of government, we are one government. We are partners in purpose. Where others may see the legislative and executive branches as rivals, we see them as the two wings of the same national eagle. Neither can fly without the other. Ladies and gentlemen, in this spirit, the House of Representatives remains steadfast in supporting all initiatives that uplift the livelihoods of our people and strengthen our economy. We stand firmly behind the Renewed Hope agenda, knowing that every policy, every project, every kilometer of road must ultimately serve the Nigerian people. The roads being commissioned today are arteries of national integration that connect not only places but people, farmers to youths to opportunities, and communities to the heart of the nation. Mr. President, the Kano-Maiduguri corridor spanning over 500 kilometers is crucial to more than 60 million Nigerians across 6 states. It is a lifeline for trade between Nigeria and Lake Chad Basin. The Maiduguri Ring Road will enhance urban mobility, decongest traffic, and accelerate the ongoing post-conflict recovery in Borno State. The Kano Northern Bypass is a strategic decongestion route, facilitating trade flows for over 1,000 trailers daily, many bound for the Niger Republic and Chad. Only recently, Mr. President, also about Coastal Highway, the Enugu-Onitsha Carriageway, the Nembe Brass Road, and the Ibadan, Ife, Ilesha, Akure, Bini corridor, affirming that no region is left behind in our march towards connectivity and shared prosperity. According to the World Bank, every 1% increase in road density reduces rural poverty by as much as 0.2% in low-income countries. Infrastructure is not expenditure. It is investment in dignity, it's investment in development, it's investment in destiny. Mr. President, the Lekki Deep Sea Port Concrete Road, which you commissioned today, is not just concrete and tar. It is the spine of economic transformation. This vital artery connects one of the West Africa's deepest and most advanced seaport to Nigeria's logistics and industrial backbone, unlocking the potential of Africa's largest oil refinery and repositioning Nigeria as a hub for global maritime trade. With the capacity to handle 1.2 million TUS annually in its first phase and up to 2.7 million TUS as it scales, this port is not just a national asset, it is a continental gateway. Its ability to accommodate vessels of up to 18,000 TUS marks a new era in our port capacity and trade competitiveness. Mr. President, more than steel and scale, the port embodies strategy. It is expected to generate over $201 billion in revenue for the federal and state government and create more than 169,000 direct and indirect jobs. This is not conjecture. This is the blue economy in motion. A functioning, efficient, and automated deep sea port like Lekki reduces port congestion, enhances turnaround time, and positions Nigeria to reclaim maritime business previously lost to neighboring countries. This is the infrastructure of vision, not only aligning with Nigeria's blue economy strategy, but also reinforcing our obligation under the African Continental Free Trade Area. This is how we build prosperity. One road, one port, one coordinated policy at a time. This road connects Borno to Lagos, Kano to the southeast, and Katsina to the middle belt. In a nation sometimes tugged by the currents of division, infrastructure remains a glue that binds. A well-paved road is also a well-paved path to national cohesion. Let us remember, Nigeria's greatness is not in the isolation of its regions, but in their integration. When we invest in roads, we are investing in unity. When we open up ports, we are opening up possibilities for every Nigerian child, regardless of whether they are from the north or from the south. Mr. President, as the People's House, we have passed the highest infrastructure capital allocation in a decade through the House Committee on Works, Appropriation, and National Planning. We have ensured oversight that promotes value for money. Our recent legislative support for the Federal Roads Authority Bill and the National Infrastructure Development Fund is proof that we are committed to sustainability, not just ceremony. As I round up, Mr. President, thank you for your vision and people-oriented leadership. To our ministers, especially the Minister of Works, thank you for execution. To the Nigerian people, these roads are yours. Use them, protect them, and own them. Let future generations say that in our time, Nigeria moved not just physically, but purposefully towards prosperity. Let the roads rise to meet us, and let our unity rise even higher. God bless you, and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
This Deputy Speaker can speak. Let's put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you. So very quickly, we will take a documentary. In the documentary, we'll be looking at the making of the 4 legacy projects of Mr. President: the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway, African Trans-Sahara Trade Route Superhighway that runs from Cross River, Ebonyi, Enugu, Benue, Kogi, Nasarawa, and the FCT, and then Akwanga to Jos to Bauchi and Gombe Superhighway. The documentary, please.
750 kilometers by 6 lanes. The Calabar-Abuja Trans-Sahara Highway, 465 kilometers. The making of the 4 legacy projects by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway, 1,068 kilometers by 6 lanes. The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, 750 kilometers by 6 lanes. The Calabar-Abuja Trans-Sahara Highway, 465 kilometers by 6 lanes. The Akwanga-Jos Bauchi-Gombe Highway, 439 kilometers by 6 lanes. 47 years ago, then President Shehu Shagari and his administration initiated a daring project.
You know, I have spoken on the inaugural speech on the 1st day of October and laid stress on our desire and our resolve to work for African unity.
There are so many things that some of cynicals will say may be impossible. But in your dictionary of service, everything is possible and must be possible. You have the talent, you have the level of intellectual capacity to turn this country around.
The decision was taken to connect Agbara and Badagry to Ogun State, and then sure enough, continue and connect Ogun State to Oyo. From there, the project ambition continued growing, connecting Oyo to Kwara, Kwara to Niger, Niger to Kebbi, and finally from Kebbi ending at Ilela in Sokoto. The final stage of the project became the Sokoto-Badagry 1,000-kilometer superhighway. It is this project that became the second of the 4 legacy projects to be adopted by the current Renewed Hope administration.
That will be provided. Dams will be provided for irrigation purposes along the corridor. I understand the railway line will also be constructed, just like what Mr. President promised, that there will be a coastal railroad between Lagos to Calabar. Equally, we want a rail line to be constructed from Lagos to Ilela.
Equity contribution and innovative financing to ensure that from start to finish, these infrastructure projects will be fully.
Use the state governors of the state this highway is passing through. Empower them, work with them, so the road that passes through their state is completed.
This road project, when completed, would go a long way in improving the socio-economic and political well-being of many communities living not only in the northwest, but the entire northern Nigeria.
In addition to the previously proposed superhighway, the Renewed Hope administration saw fit to further develop the project by connecting Badagry to Lagos. A connection so daring and innovative, in line with what the Renewed Hope administration embodies. A 61-kilometer section through Snake Island and under the lagoon. Yes, under. A tunnel under the Commodore Channel, 3.5 kilometers long. Then going under at Snake Island and linking up beside Eko Atlantic City, connecting with Ahmadu Bello Way, and Ahmadu Bello Way links with Section 1 of the Coastal Highway, which is already almost complete. The first section of 120 kilometers by 3 lanes was acquired in Sokoto, and today Mr. President is flagging off the second carriageway by another 3 lanes. Then, Mr. President, not done, decided that the longest section of any of the legacy projects was to be procured. From kilometer 120 to kilometer 378, the 258-kilometer Kebbi section is currently under construction. Today, Mr. President is also flagging off the second carriageway in Kebbi. Now, the first 378 kilometers, a 6-lane dual carriageway concrete highway, is under construction. This project demonstrates the government's commitment to enhancing transportation infrastructure nationwide. It complements the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and lays the groundwork for further road development.
We are happy. The way the high-tech is going on with this work, we are extremely happy.
The Sokoto to Badagry Superhighway brings immense benefits from offering work opportunities during construction, access to dams, access to rice basin, access to wind energy, and so much more. This feat can only be done by the great thinker and the great actor.
To build a nation of prosperity, embark on bold endeavor so that can be successful. Generations yet unborn can have a good landmark a memory to treasure and good understanding to copy, education to promote the other generations. I said earlier, it's my bragging day. We said, we will do this road. We are determined to do it. The way we are going, we have a road that will outlast us and outlive all of us here present. That is how to build the future. The project is just more than a mere road. It's a symbol of hope, unity, and prosperity.
In embarking on this kind of project, it's an inspiration from the man who tamed the Atlantic Ocean, the man who turned the menace of the Victoria Island, occasioned by the ocean surge, into a paradise of opportunities. Starting from Section 1 at Amado Bello Way, the project faced a lot of challenges. Challenges of paying huge compensation, running to over 18 billion naira. Challenges of very bad subgrades. In some cases, having a peat of over 10 meters in depth. The unsuitable soil moved by the contractor and then replaced with fresh, sharp sand. The existing ground levels would also need to be increased by another 3 meters. However, with the encouragement of President, with the experience of high-tech construction, the Minister of Works was determined to accomplish the task. Here, the introduction of 30-ton impact rollers to the construction industry of Nigeria serves as one example used to reduce consolidation time. 20 cm stone base is then spread, mixed with 5% cement, and then compacted. Only then priming with MC1, laying longitudinal 20 mm reinforcement, 20 cm spacing along each carriageway and each shoulder. Then, using concrete grade 40 to lay 280 mm thick reinforced concrete. And finally, spraying chemical curing compounds, keeping it vehicle-free for 28 days.
It is a most pleasing to note that the highway was constructed using continuously reinforced concrete pavement instead of flexible, thereby assuming long-term durability that will beyond some of our lifetime.
Thank you very much. That's a very sweet documentary, but that's much we can take as the Honorable Minister here will deliver his address. Minister.
Your Excellency, our dear President, Your Excellencies, my dear brothers and sisters, Your Excellency, the documentary will be aired in 5 televisions for the next 1 week. My apologies because of time. Your Excellency, I want to welcome you to the land of your vision, the Lekki Deep Sea Free Zone. This place was your vision, Your Excellency, when you were the governor of Lagos. You are a man of great vision, you are a builder of vision and men. And today, God has given you the opportunity, because of your good heart, to make flesh all the visions you have for Lagos State and for this country. Today, I present to you the completed 27 by 2 reinforced concrete access road, deep sea port access road. This road is very important that we serve the port, deep sea port, so that all the challenges we have with Apapa port is will be a thing of the past using this place. Today, Your Excellency, I present to you about 6 projects completed in northern part of Nigeria. I present to you the 38-kilometer of Yakasi to Zali in Kano State, done by CCECC. I present to you, Your Excellency, the Kwana to Hadija, 82-kilometer, completed in Kano State and Jigawa State, done by CCECC. Mr. President, we have 800-meter rehabilitated Jimeta Bridge in Adamawa State. I present to you, Mr. President, to commission. I present to you 4 span. When you came on board, and I'm happy the governor of Enugu State is here, who is your son. And we had 2 accidents. We had the collapse of twin bridges in Enugu State. we had the collapse of twin bridges in Plateau State. And we consulted you, and you directed that we should go and inspect the bridges, and you gave us money to start the bridges. Last Saturday, you commissioned that of Enugu State, and today we present the first span of Shandam in Plateau State Bridge for your commissioning, Your Excellency. We present also to you, Your Excellency, 52 kilometers of Ilobu Road in Kwara State. We present to you for commissioning, Your Excellency. We also have four-span bridge, Chamnuma, completed by CGC. We present to you for commissioning. And sir, time will fail me to talk about the 4 legacy projects. But the truth is that these 4 legacy projects of yours, Sokoto to Badagry, we are designing the link-up, which is 61 kilometers from Abara in Badagry, through the Snake Island, going through 3.5 kilometers of tunnel. You will be the first African president to build a tunnel, sir. And this is possible with your rare courage. And that will come up beside the Eco-Atlantic that you tame the ocean, sir. And when I think about all the visions, I began to wonder whether the dreams and the vision, whether they were a product of night sleep or just sleepless nights, sir. Congratulations, congratulations. And so when we connect this through 2 kilometers out of the tunnel, that will connect to Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, 750 kilometers. Today I present to you Sokoto Badagry, the section. Recall that you have paid for section 1A, which is a single carriageway of 3 lanes in Sokoto State, 120 kilometers. Today I present the second carriageway, Your Excellency, for you to flag off. In Kebbi, the longest of our sections, you had paid, and we started construction, as we could see in the video, 258 kilometers. Today I present the second carriageway, section 2B, 258 kilometers, the longest. Altogether, sections 1 and 2, 378 kilometers by 2. They are there, you are doing it, a man of great courage, and I congratulate you. And Your Excellency, when we commissioned 30 kilometers, people were thinking and were criticizing Ministry of Works that we had not finished that because there was, the medium, which is the train track. And in particular, Rufai. Rufai is a kind of person in FRU's chairman's village that said instead of sending his children to primary school to read to university, he will send them to university and be reading downwards. That's what Rufai is doing, because he wants to be a fellow of Nigerian Society of Engineers without going to engineering school and completed. And if he wants to learn engineering, he shouldn't do like FRUC chairman's village man. He should start from primary 1, and they will be qualified to criticize Ministry of Works. Today, I present to you section 2, which is 55 kilometers from the Eleko Junction, which is the end of section 1, 47.47 kilometers, to Gumboda, 55 kilometers. Work is ongoing, and 5 kilometers is already completed. I present to you, Your Excellency, for flag off, the 7th AXIAL road, which is taken up by the side of Dangote Refinery, and is 25 kilometers by 5 kilometers of ocean, which is going to be by bridge. I present that to you. It's being done by China Harbor, and it's an evacuation corridor from this deep sea port, and it's taking us to Ekpe and taking us to Ijabode, which is a corridor for the southern states of this country. That is up for commission, for flag of Your Excellency, and is being done by China Harbor. I present the FRS man is here, sir, but let me say it, Mr. President here. The tax credit roads. We have the Dikwa tax credit, Dangote Industries. We have the Bama, tax credit road being done by Dangote, in Borno State also, which is 49 kilometers. We have the one that is being done by Bua, which is passing through Kano, Jigawa, and Katsina, 264 kilometers. They are all there, Your Excellency, for you to flag off. I also present to you a road that is running from Zaria to Hunkuyi. That is the hometown of Masari, Alhaji Masari, and that's 150 kilometers. It's, for Your Excellency, flag off. It is being done by Mothercard. I present to Your Excellency the 4 sections of Lokoja to Benin, a total of 200 kilometers, being done by CGC, CBC, CCECC, and the 60 kilometer of that road is being done by BUA on tax credit. And I can say that they are doing fantastic work. And in fact, the people of Edo State are very happy because I came on board. A section of that road, the Ekpoma axis, we had a tanker that fell there. And it took somebody to swim through a carriageway to rescue the driver. Today, sir, we showed it here. It's been done by BUA and it is fully completed. I present to you, sir, the section kilometers. That's section 1, being done by tractor. And it was awarded to Dantata and Soho, but they could not do much after 8 years. We terminated it and they will have to, re-award it. Time will fail me to present all the projects, Mr. President, that we're going to be flagging up, but they're all lined up and are in a brochure. I want to thank you very much, sir, for finding come here and to honor us for the second time. We thank you for commissioning the first 30 kilometers, and we assure you, sir, that this first section will be completed by December and we shall toll it. And section 2 will also be close to completion. I commend very highly the contractor, the high-tech. I continue to say, high-tech is not just a construction company, they are development partners. Because this highway that Rufa is asking me, tell me the cost of a kilometer. What can you quantify the cost of a kilometer, where you have a section of 10 kilometers that has a pit of 10 meters to 20 meters, and you compare it to another section that is improved. And so where people darken counsel without knowledge, Your Excellency, I'm a fellow of the Society of Engineers, and I understand the figures. I understand this work. So I want to assure you, sir, that the international financiers, they have given you kudos because they say the project is even undervalued. I commend you, sir, very highly, and I'm grateful for the support. Sir, don't listen to people. Give us more money. We will deliver all these projects, sir. We deliver, sir. Thank you, our great president. And God bless you, sir.
Well, the handshake from the president means more money. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my father always tells me that those who plant trees under whose shade they are not ready to sit are the great people. Earlier in the documentary, the president said, we are building this road not to be used by us, but by the coming generation. Building, changing road development 1 kilometer at a time. It's therefore my honor and pleasure to welcome here the man that I fondly call the man of men, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I welcome here His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR.
Please be seated. That's okay. Your Excellencies, you have to just forgive me. I'm strongly excited to see all of you here. The governors of our country who have been doing well
this nation for unity, prosperity, and success. From Enugu to Plateau to Abia, I thank you. I landed here with 4 wise men. I will say wise men. Jimovia of reputable Senate Bank, who has been acknowledged worldwide. Femi Ojedola, my baby brother. Samad Rabiu of Bua. And I believe the wisest of them all, Aliko Dangote. Who is so daring in thinking and doing and believing in his home country. Thank you very much. I see Imokwede and the rest of my brothers. You are equally wise. You are not just in the same vehicle with us. To my senior brother, Arema Olusegun Osoba, thank you for all the support, the prayer, and all the effort. To my very daring partner, I'll call them the high tech, led by a man who is absent from here. Give him my regard, Gilbert Shaguri. Particularly the man who has done a phenomenal job in taming the Atlantic and building the prosperity that we are enjoying. Let naysayers know that Ronald Saguri is an engineer. It's an excellent one for that matter. Thank you. To all of you here, let me just forget about the product. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here today to commission another landmark project, the Lekki Deep Sea Port, access road, and the bridges, while also flagging off some of the sections of the Sokoto-Badagry Super Highway and Lagos-CALABAR Coastal Highway. A few days ago, phase 1 of the section of the Lagos-CALABAR Coastal Highway here in Lagos is part of our transformational action necessary since we got into the office. I listened to you, David Omai, the working of, I like the remark of the Minister for the Blue Economy, saying they will always support your rescoping nationwide, where we are seeing the result of rescoping. We are not in pain, we are enjoying. we truly retune and re-engineer our finances to find more money for infrastructure, which is the backbone. If they don't like the road, or if it's too expensive, for tolling for them, they could go to Idumota. My own is to affirm our commitment as an administration to deliver enduring infrastructure across our great nation. Forget all the misconceptions. You are a thinker, and a doer, a great professional, David. I am very proud and honored to have you in our team. On my way here, I witnessed the significant progress at Section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, with over 10 kilometers of the 55-kilometer stretch already done. Thank you. I'm also pleased to report ongoing works on Cross Rivers and Akwa Ibom sections, and I've directed that more segments be designed and procured. Go ahead, do the job. The Trans-Saharan Trade Route, another visionary project, is advancing already. It will reconnect Calabar to Abuja via Ebonyi, Benue, Kogi, and Nasarawa. I have directed accelerated design on the fourth legacy projects of the Akwanga, Jos Bauchi, and Gombe corridor to enable procurement to start soon. So you don't have to ask for a scoping, you just do the job. I'm happy that the Deep Sea Port Phase 1, initiated as a governor of Lagos State, I stand before you. It's a huge success today. I can brag about that. I'm very proud. The users of the port, they save a lot of money. My managing director, Chinese friend, Juan, where are you? Well done. I like your Yoruba language. I'll give you another chieftain's bet you. I commend the quality of the access road done by Messrs. Dangote Industries Limited on attached credit road. The program is successful, and the subcontractor Messrs. High-Tech Construction Company Limited. It is therefore my pleasure to commission this road. Lekki Deep Sea Port Tax Credit Access Road is Section 1 to the glory of God Almighty. Additionally, I'm also pleased to commission the following completed projects by Zoom: Yakasai Society Road, Kano State, done by CCECC Tendam Bridge, Plateau State, Rakata, Pana Adeja section 282 kilometers, Kano Jigawa State. This CCECC, Jimeta Bridge, Adamawa State, Ilobu and Ile Road, Kwara Osun State, Chamnuma Bridge, Adamawa State, CDC. It is also my pleasure to flag off the following project for the construction, to the glory of God Almighty. Construction of Section 1, Phase 1B, 120 kilometers of Sokoto-Badagry Super Highway in Sokoto State. Construction of Section 2, Phase 2B, 258 kilometers of Sokoto-Badagry Super Highway in Kebbi State. Construction of Lagos-CALABAR Coastal Highway Section 2, 55 kilometers in Lagos to Ogun State, border and rehabilitation of Zaria, Nkuyi to Daya Road Section 1, 2, and 3. It is great joy, honor to launch 152-kilometer reconstruction of Dikwa Gaboru Gala Road, 49.55 kilometers in Borno State, completion of dualization of Kano Maiduguri Road, Lekki, Kano Jigawa, Bauchi, Yobe, Borno State, Section 1, Kano Wudi, Charing, total length 100.95 kilometers. Construction of Maiduguri Road, Ring Road, 108 kilometers. Construction of Kano Northern Bypass Road in Kano State, 74 kilometers. Construction of 7th AXIAL Road at Lekki Ward, Lagos State, 25 kilometers by 6 lane. Completion of rehabilitation of Lokoja Benin Road on rigid pavement section 2, Okene Auchi, section 3, Auchi, Irua, 62 kilometers. Section 4, Irua Ekoma, 60 kilometers. Bua tax credit goes to you. Section 5, Ekoma Benin, 53 kilometers, 104 kilometers. Dualization of Kano, Dara, Goma Road in Kano, Jigawa and Katsina State, 264 kilometers of Bua tax credit. Reconstruction of Bama Banki Road in Borno State, 49.15 kilometers of Dangote tax credit. I have directed the Honorable Minister of Works to work with the Surveyor General of the Federation and all the state governors. This legacy project, route bypass, through to procure reasonable setback for land future expansion, building of infrastructure to enhance road architecture and return on investment. Please, our dear governors, let's work together. Don't give planning approvals without collaborating with the Surveyor General of the Federation and Ministry of Works on these roads. Please, I appeal to you. And I'm glad the Deputy Governor of Lagos State is here. Take it that we will revoke all those approvals given on the setback already given. And please note that we are very serious about it. No more planning approval for those unapproved islands being created legally. Thank you very much. It is a great honor for me today, having inspected the Dangote refinery, a great phenomenon, a massive investment. I thank you, Aliko, for believing in us and your country. Thank you very much for listening. May God bless Lagos State, bless Nigeria, armed forces safe, and fight to protect our sovereignty. Thank you.
His Excellency the President will take his seat. Now the first set of people to move to where he's going to commission and flag off are the cameramen. Cameramen, you can move now. To be followed by the contractors, and then the honorable ministers, everybody who is seated in front with the president, the governors will be following immediately. So cameramen first. Please, let's do it fast. Let's do it fast. Let's do it fast. All right, so Your Excellency, the President can rise now and join the team in commissioning and flagging of the projects. Okay, so Your Excellency, I invite you now to please rise to go for the commissioning.